Hi guys, this is Sohail here, known as the Joint Venture Expert and eight-figure business mentor. And I just want to share something today. Let me just get myself adjusted so I can see. Yeah, so I was wanting to just share something today. It's quite interesting. I was had a call today with a prospect who was, I guess what? Let's see, viewers, right? Okay, so yeah, so today was an interesting day. I had a conversation with a prospect who came off from LinkedIn, and it was quite interesting because she was running a very successful subscription-based business based online, which was launched not too long ago, which was just launched literally about 3 months ago, already doing six figures. And the thing is, which is quite interesting, is we had a conversation, and I told her how I could help her as a mentor, obviously, and help build the business and go out and find strategic partnerships with associations and corporate companies to basically bring in more subscribers for her. And we started talking about numbers, and I started talking about numbers, and I said, look, if I approach this organization, for example, I reckon from them we can get about 1,000 subscribers, okay, just from that one organization. And if we went to this association, we could probably get about 10 or 15, 20,000 subscribers from there. And it was interesting because the numbers were quite daunting when we were adding up, especially when she was adding up the numbers, as in, this is a potential business that's already doing six figures, that was launched just 3 months ago and has the potential to do $1 million in the next 12 months. So a lot of it comes down to the mindset, having the right mindset, and what I call is basically the $1 million mindset. To grow and scale the business, you have to be aligned to having that mindset in place. That's the most important thing, really, to get started. So when you're starting to build a business, as you know, I've just recently sold my consulting company for 8 figures, and that for me was something that I put in place from the beginning, to have that exit strategy. And it's quite interesting because straight after that happened, I've just been bombarded and approached by a lot of people who are looking for a mentor like myself. And it's something that I don't normally do, but it's something that I've actually started doing now, looking and talking to companies and businesses in terms of where I can help and what I can do for them. And it's quite interesting because the mindset is, I think, the key, to be honest with you. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you a quick story. If most of you know my background, I built a very successful e-learning company back in which I sold in 2006, and that was again an 8-figure business. And then the company I sold it to, they went bust in 2008, and I lost everything, going from multi-millionaire to totally broke. Now, I think for me, getting back on my feet and being very successful again, it came down to that one core thing, which was mindset. Okay, that's really, really helped me get to where I am today, to be able to work with sort of $500 million dollar companies, and go out and consult for them, because it's not only the confidence, but it's having that mindset also. So it's quite an interesting approach. I mean, if you've got any comments, please put them in the comment section. I'd love to hear your comments about what you think about mindset. Is it really the most important thing that you need to have to be successful in this day and age? A lot of prospects who I've been talking to recently, that's one key missing element. It's the fear of that change. It's the fear of thinking big, and just really going a bit ahead of themselves, to be honest with you, and thinking, okay, if I did double my business literally overnight, how would I cope? How would the business cope? And those are problems that you have when you scale a business. But obviously, having someone behind you and to help you who's already done that a few times, like myself, does help. And you do need to have a mentor behind you. But the mindset, I think, is one of the most important things. If you can build something that doesn't really take you that much or doesn't cost you that much as an investment, I think it's definitely the mindset. You know, if you can work on building your mindset to get to a level um, where you can be very successful and walk into any challenge, to be honest with you, because you have that mindset which allows you to think bigger, you know, and see the bigger vision and the bigger picture. And as you've probably been seeing on my LinkedIn and Facebook posts, you know, I've been having strategy session calls recently with people, helping them open up their mind more and have a greater vision and see beyond where their business currently is right now. One of the calls I had during the week was a chap who was doing Facebook advertising, Facebook marketing very successfully, doing 6 figures a month in income from Facebook ads to a particular niche market. And because he was so used to being in that sort of online IM industry, that's all he focused on and all he thought about in terms of the numbers that he could generate. But it was quite phenomenal when we looked further into it in terms of how he could go outside of his market segment. And we calculated in terms of revenue wise that we could take a business that was doing or even worth 1 million from 1 million to 300 million by just thinking outside the box, having a bigger vision, and going into a different sector or a couple of different industries using the same successful Facebook advertising that they did. So I think mindset is very important. And you know, if you've got any comments, please put them in the chat box below in the comment section. I'd be interested to find and hear more about what you think about mindset. It is an underlying key, and I think, you know, most people need to really focus on building that mindset. One of the ways you can do that is by you know, obviously studying mindset, or even being around people who are at that stage, at that level that you want to be at, okay, which is quite important. I believe that you should focus and you should spend some energy and some time reaching out and communicating with people that are at that level that you want to be at or become. You know, this is one of the things that I do on a regular basis. You know, I have a lot of peers and a lot of mentors that I reach out to and I communicate with on a regular basis. And you know, I think it's something that everyone should be doing on a regular basis. So let me know your thoughts on mindset. Let me know what you think about that topic, and whether you think it is very important to basically have that in place to be very successful. And you know, just let me know what you think about the topic itself and how you've gone ahead and developed your mindset. I'd be interested to know that. Anyway, that's just a quick Facebook Live today. I just wanted to drop some knowledge there and just give you an insight in terms of what I'm doing and what I've been up to since selling my business for 8 figures, and the path that I'm going down. And hopefully, you know, some of the things that I'm learning and some of the conversations that I'm having on a weekly basis with very successful business owners. You know, I hope I can share that with you as well, so you can learn more about how to develop yourself and obviously develop your business to that level that it needs to grow. So guys, thank you very much for joining me on today's Facebook Live. I'll be doing regular Facebook Lives on a weekly basis, just touching upon and talking more about the stuff that I'm doing, what I'm working on, how you can get involved also. And also, a lot of people are asking me, you know, will I be doing some more programs around the topic of joint ventures? And possibly in the new year, I'll be launching some new programs. But for now, I'm obviously taking a break, just having a conversation, having a bit of fun, talking to a lot of business owners, seeing how I can help. And it's probably really, really good. Kiri says, yes, probably the most important aspect when I am looking back, I always see that it was fear and the comfort zone that was stopping me from achieving more. And, you know, we've had this conversation, Kirill, quite a few times about, you know, comfort zone and about fear and about mindset. And it is true, you know, and I think, you know, one of the great things is, you know, be part of a group where you can bounce ideas off other people. One of the things that I did, and I still do on a regular basis, is, you know, I have a small group of people that I reach out to, and, you know, we try and touch base as much as we can on a regular basis, just to see where we are and what we're doing. But yeah, the comfort zone is the main thing. You know, it's if you can have someone that can help you develop that and develop your mindset, and also help take you to that next level, I think it's very, very important. But you know, I'd love to hear more about what you guys are doing in terms of building your mindset and where you're stuck. You know, what challenges are you having currently right now that you know I can help with. I've got a vast array of knowledge and business knowledge and experience, having been doing this for the last sort of 20 years and being very successful building businesses and selling businesses. So I want to try and see if I can give back as much as I can to everyone you know who's helped me and supported me over the last couple of years to become very successful. But like I said, if you've got any more comments, guys, put them in the comment box. There's a lot of you right now watching this Facebook Live. But anyway, I'll let you guys ponder on that. And if you've got any more comments, put them in the comments box there. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be doing regular updates for you on a week by week basis of all the things that I'm up to, what I'm learning, people that I'm talking to. And one thing I would recommend, Heidi, if you want to operate at a higher level, I'm working with a lot of high net worth individuals right now. Most of them are my clients that are coming from LinkedIn, which is really, really interesting. So, you know, I would definitely, you know, alongside Facebook, also, you know, step over to LinkedIn, have a look at LinkedIn because it's quite an interesting platform in terms of, you know, finding great people to work with, mentors, partnerships, and some great business there as well. But thank you very much, guys, for joining me. I hope you enjoyed today's Facebook Live, and I'll be doing regular Facebook Lives from now on, giving you more of an insight into the big things that I'm working on, and you know how I can help all of you get to that level or get to a higher level in the quickest time possible. So take care, and I'll speak to you guys very soon. Bye bye.